Alright, so as you guys know, I've been getting into Limbus Company recently. I'm having a great time. It's like herding cats who also hate you, but somehow I can bring them back to life when I die. And the game is giga depressing, but at the same time hilarious. I don't know, it's a fun time. And one of the things I've recently unlocked in the game as I've finished the first Kanto, and I've gotten a bunch of them in the gacha for some reason in a row, is E.G.O.s, right? So E.G.O.s are actually, they're not a weapon. They're a special attack thing you can do in Limbus. And the cool thing about them is that they're basically outfits, but they're outfits that are based on something called abnormalities, which are enemies that you can fight in the game. The E.G.O.s are in the gacha, but Limbus being the absolute go, if you pull an E.G.O, it never comes back into the pool. So there's a lot of stuff, cool stuff to choose from. So today I figured I let my resident Limbus guy, Spanish, take the wheel and pick out an interesting selection of E.G.O.s for us to look at today. We have a little set of things to discuss, a little set of rules to talk about before I actually get started with the presentation. So if we may, the E.G.O.s were chosen at random is the first rule. The second rule is like no duplicated abnormalities. And the third rule is that there are 2 E.G.O.s per center. So we have the E.G.O form, abnormality, and the corrosion form. If you guys don't know this about Limbus Company, I'm indoctrinating more people into the game. You're welcome, Project Moon. If you use an E.G.O too much, your character's sanity will absolutely go down the fucking toilet, and they will get a corroded form. And since the E.G.O is based off a monster called an abnormality, it will usually resemble the monster a little bit more severely. So we're going to be looking at essentially the splash art for each E.G.O, which is the fancy artwork. And then we're going to be looking at the normal battle sprite, the abnormality it's based on, and the corroded form. And each center gets 2. And I don't want to hear no bitching and moaning and complaining that the E.G.O you want to see isn't there. It's fine. Because if you guys want to see more of those, just support the videos, watch them, show them to your friends, show them to everybody who plays Limbus Company. Like, I don't know, sub to the channel. That's how you get more content from me, mama. So we begin. Oh, shit! That's rad! You know what else is rad? Gamer subs! Do you want energy? Do you want to be able to fight 20 people as one man? May I recommend trying out gamer subs? Yeah, fucking energy for days, baby! Laser focus, dodge, dodge, and you will exude pink fire if you get too excited. And it's pink because he used fucking code PinkyMation at checkout. 10% off, remember that. Ton of energy. And if you don't want energy because caffeine is spooky scary, they got you, baby boo. Caffeine-free flavors, sugar-free. Become a man. Be like a dragon. Be like Kiryu. Boom. Chill over.
이 스며들 듯하는 비에 우산이 새지나 않나 모르겠소.
We begin with the wet cat, because the wet cat is always the fucking first one with Sunshower. I see a gigantic fox thing. I see a beautiful color palette. Is it raining slime or is it just green? Like, acid rain? What is this? Baby boy has like, oh, I love E-Song. He's a wet cat for real now. Well, wet fox. Like, he has the fox ears, he has the tail, a fucking destroyed raincoat, the gross boots, and like his umbrella looks like a leaf that has a bite taken out of it. It's an actual umbrella, but with the color design for the splash art, it looks like a leaf. And he looks like more like a wet cat than ever in this fucking splash screen. I love the giant fox in the background. It's super pretty. And I also really like the color work for this because even though there's orange in it, it is tinged green, so everything's really nicely balanced. The cool thing about the E.G.O splash artwork is that it's always round. For some reason, it's always like an orb. He's so pretty, though. So now let's actually see some more detail. Okay, so first we have the abnormality it's based on. This is a fox with umbrellas stuck in it. That's it. That's the vibe. Like, are these like the backroom entities where it's like random shit? Someone said once in chat while I was playing Limbus that it's like the SCP Foundation. You know, for an abnormality, it's actually kind of cute. Abnormalities are shit that you fucking beat up in the game. But it has a pretty banger design. I like the umbrella sticking out of the fur. I like that they're like falling apart. It's like implying acid rain almost. And then the wet cat looks like this, which is to say a wet fox. Double ears, so boo Limbus, but it's a costume, so I'll take it, fine. That tail goes right up his ass, it's fine. It's actually just like the fox features, a big raincoat and a big umbrella, like gigantic umbrella, almost like sword-like, right? I actually really dig that though, and the little like green rain boost. The cool thing about Limbus's art style is that it's very expressive, and somehow, now that I've played the game a little bit, they convey a ton of movement with just like 2 or 3 frames. So the abnormality is called Drifting Fox. And then, if you're an asshole and you fucking break his sanity, he becomes this. No! No, it's literally a wet cat. It has bangs! If Yi-sung loses his shit, he becomes a fox with bangs. He just goes, Geepers, I'm a Poey, and then... And oh, that's so nice. Limbus Company, we stabbed him through. We skewered him through with umbrellas, okay? Like, he's still wearing the raincoat, except now it has blood in it. And like, it's like dead as a fox with like his face on it. And just crying, like fucking crying in the background. I feel so bad for him, though. He's sadder than ever. It's really funny, though, because the actual abnormality has higher color saturation than the actual E.G.O. The E.G.O. is more tinged green, if that makes sense. Whereas the monster itself is a little bit more red to it in the fox bits. Also, we get 1 umbrella as opposed to like 5 sticking out of our person. All in all, though, it's a pretty simple costume, but I do think that, like, it gets the point across. I'm not gonna call it a costume. It's like, I'm gonna get some mad Limbus fan in the comments yelling at me that it's not a costume, it's an E.G.O. I'm sorry, I'm still learning. Oh, it just shields your allies and poking. Does he call acid rain? Wait, hold on. Did he literally just summon acid rain and protected all of his coworkers from it? What is wrong with him? All right, let's see the fox in a wig. Oh. Wait, why is he standing up? Don't worry about it. I guess I won't. That protected no one. That stabbed everybody and protected no... Oh. All right, let's keep going.
위장에 묵직히 얹히는 총신을 느끼리라. 흉악한 총탄이 저들을 관통하리라.
Ooh. The fell bullet, the sad cat, has evolved! We went from like sad in the rain, kind of a woo cute, to like actually having badassery in the imagery. I love the composition for this, like the fucking target lock in the background that almost like resembles a halo, the broken glass, the barbed wire is, wait, is that flesh in the background? Ew! Limbus! I also really like the shards of glass in the foreground of the E.G.O. because that makes it feel more like an orb and less than just like a still image. It's very, very nicely composed. Color looks beautiful as well. The outfit itself is more like a military vibe. It's kind of like the cape, pants with suspenders, the boots, and the rifle. So this is giving like warveteranptsd.com.org. But all the details in the illustration do a lot to tell like the story of the E.G.O., which I actually really appreciate. I love it though. It's amazing color work in general, super well composed, and the flesh in the background is a nice little subtle horrifying detail, which is very Limbus Company, and I'm not surprised. This E.G.O. team kills. Wait, what? What do you mean team kills? Does that mean that I can wipe your entire team out? This one does it without corroding. Why? It's a strat. That is not a strat. Putting Dante in pain should not be a strat. You know, I'm never gonna use this E.G.O. because I believe in not making Dante go through horrific pain whenever we need to do something, okay? Like, it's insane damage, though. No! Okay, let's see some more detail. Okay, so the actual abnormality is a Tumblr sexy man. I was expecting a more monstery thing, but it's a soldier with its head blown off and like fiery blood for a head and like a really cool eye and a gun. You can imagine it has like an incredibly deep voice too, like very, very sensuous. It's a really, really neat design though. Again, like much of the design work in Limbus, it's very simple, but it gets the job done. Because the main thing you need to do is like have the focal point, and the focal point is the head. It's that little head, and that like little really bright cream accent does a lot to sell you on it. So the outfit itself is incredibly painfully simple, but you know what? Oftentimes, the most simple character design tends to be the most memorable. That's the stuff that we remember the easiest. So how did we make the wet cat into a costume? Okay, he's allowed to keep his head. Wet cat, where's your gun / sword? He has no weapon. God, I love how blocky the art style is for Limbus Company. It just does such good work. The abnormality is called, oh no, Der Flussschutz? Did I butcher that? I'm not sorry. Yeah, like they make them really blocky and they animate so well, and I kind of love that though. Because like he's wearing the same uniform as the abnormality and that's about it. But yeah, it's a pretty good one. The one red accent adds a lot to the fucking design, I will say that much. And again, painfully simple. The details I do like is I like the red fire a lot. I also really like the cape / cloak being very frayed. And there seems to be some wear and tear in the military outfit as well. Also, the wet cat being a wet cat, because, like, he's not gonna smile ever, you know? So let's see the trauma for this one. Well, shit. What did they do to him? He became just a pile of garbage. He became a pile of objects, mama. He became a broken mirror, a big scope, another big scope. His arm is, like, detached and just gone. And, like, we could argue here that, like, the metaphor is, like, his psyche has been shattered. No, mama, like, you fucking spammed the fucking ego and now you're paying for the consequences, dipshit. Like, I love it because, like, I could see people being, like, artsy about it. And, like, because there is interpretation to be made here. There's symbolism. And being like, oh, his psyche has been shattered because of shooting and killing so many people. Meanwhile, me, the person who's playing the game, is like, haha, ego go brrr, and until this happens, you know? But despite being an absolute pile of items, it still has composition to it. Like, there is still design to this. Like, you'll notice that the red has a breakdown in color balance. It's mainly in the big scope. Then we have a little bit more in the smaller scope. And then very little in the actual mirror. So there's good division here. The lines of the objects all read into each other. And then the gun is actually pointing at enemy. Or at your team, because that's kind of how it works. All in all, it's a pretty solid concept of, like, the fucking free shooter, sharpshooter, whatever. I feel that the corroded version looks more like an abnormality than the actual abnormality. Is that possible? Because, like, the abnormality itself is just very human. Meanwhile, the fucking, like, corroded version is like, here you go, we turned your wet cat into a broken mirror. I like it a lot, though. It's a pretty snazzy ego in general. Yeah, just good color balancing, really fun composition, especially on the orb itself. Appreciate that one. Oh, I fought that thing!
위장에 묵직히 얹힌 정신을 느끼리라.
Ew.
흉악한 총탄이 저들을 관통하리라.
Why are we shooting at, like, a random person? Wait, hold on, why'd you just shoot Gregor? Why'd you just shoot Gregor? Like, what was the fucking strat with fucking... I thought you were aiming at the calendar. Why the fuck was Gregor your main target? Like, motherfucker, like, Gregor was just standing there being kind of smarmy, like, doing his own thing, and Nissan came in and, like, excuse me, thoom. And it goes from, like, a wet cat to a pile of garbage. The pile of garbage, I can fucking wipe your whole team. Everyone is dead. You kill. Do you, like, game over yourself? Like... Alright, let's keep it going.
이 전투는 승리할 거예요.
Ooh, I like this one. I've actually seen this one. Where's my triangle? I like the fluid sac. It's gross. I actually have this. It's fucking nasty. It's E.G.O., but my baby girl Faust wears it so well. Like, mama fucking slay. Work it. Work that fucking slimy shit, baby girl. You know exactly what you're doing. Damn. I'm never gonna say no to an extra pair of hands. Never, okay? With the leather. Mama, that's not skin. That's not leather. That's the skin of the creature that she's wearing like a fucking coat. Like... It's super pretty. Like, I love that they actually do compose this in a way that makes them look like orbs instead of just an illustration, because it always makes it look really cool. And, like, look at, like, how well composed it is, where, like, the big mass of red is next to Faust, and it, like, goes up, and it leads right to, like, the severed head of, like, the actual abnormality, which is, like, ugh. But then you go back to looking at Faust titty, and it's fine. It's so pretty. Apparently, E.G.O.s can heal you, which is funny as fuck to me. Like, look at this. This is a great readability. Beautiful composition. It goes all the way back to baby girl. Beautifully composed. So well put together. But I like this though because A, the color scheme is goated. B, the concept is gross but super well executed. So it looks actually fairly stylish. This thing has a lot more visual interest than the Wet Cat's E.G.O.s, because it has like the two really big hands. It has the like ribbed tail thing that wraps around her waist and then goes down. It has the big red gem in the center, like, and it also has really cool texturing because it's like fleshy. It's disgusting. I love it. So the Fleshlight Faust is fucking tippy top. Let's see these sprites. Okay. So the actual abnormality is fucking foul, but I actually really dig the design for it. Because it's like literally like a fish with the head chopped off and you can see like the little brain in the tummy. It's kind of like shiny and like slimy, but it has such a good color scheme that I generally do not mind. I wonder what it's like based on other than like some form of aquatic creature, because like it's super cute. I think this one is cute. I might be kind of strange, but I kind of think that this abnormality is cute. Like, something about it seems pettable. You probably shouldn't pet it, but something about it seems very pettable. Like, it is cute. Like, sure, it doesn't have a head, but who cares? Like, it has big dorsal fin, and it has, like, big hands. It looks, like, relatively cuddly, even though it's a little smiley. It's slimy, you know? Like... But again, really love the color scheme. I like the gills. I just like that how vibrant that red is next to the gray of it. The abnormality is called Headless, Ichthys. It's pretty fucking baller. Let's see the normal version. And again, like, even outside of, like, the splash art, this has so much visual interest to me. Like, again, I'm sorry, Wet Cat, I love you, but you were wearing, like, weird cloaks and shit. Faust gets the cool shit. Faust gets, like, the fucking Slender Man suit with fins and big hands and, like, big sword and, like, the big red gem. And as usual, baby girl don't emote at all anything, ever. Also, look at the ears! She has, like, little fucking mermaid ears! That's so cute for her, though! Also, Faust looks like she skinned that thing, personally. It kind of, like, it's giving Mon Hunt vibes, but a little bit creepier, you know? Like... Oh yeah, I do like the green-tipped hair. I think it looks really cool. Overall, though, like, the most notable thing about this E.G.O. is the high contrast between, like, the red and the gray. Let me see the corroded version, then. Oh, sweetie. Oh, no, she just became a Blorbo. Would you the face Usi chat? Wait, are these tits? Are these, like, little tits in the sack? Oh my god. Like, it's kind of cute, though. I also like that her brain is in there, so like she lost the most of her face, but the brain is still in there, and it's noticeably, I think it's bigger than the one in the abnormality. Because Faust knows everything, like, yeah, it's like normal brain, big plump brain, much wrinkle is Faust. I also like that we have like cute little stubby feet, but like the giant fish hands and the tail, so like, this could have been the abnormality. It's just Faust, it's just we put a wig on it. Just, pfft, there you go. Made a wet slurpy sound when we did it, but we put a fucking wig in it. Baby girl. Ew! Wait, are we using the fluid sack? Oh. Angry. Ew! It just projectile bombed on all over fucking Gregor. Like, Gregor's like, "Are you Faust? Are you okay?" It just fucking bombed on it. Super laser, like looking like, oh, what would you like to see the inside of my fluid sack? Okay, more.
당신에겐 제가 어떻게 보일까요? 시간의 태엽 안에 그 답이 있을까요?
This is an E.G.O? Oh, bitch. Oh. First of all, that dress is see-through. Second of all, it's perfect. Third of all, why is it cummies? It's like melting on the screen, chat. Like, I see the goop. I see the goop. It's so beautiful. It's like that look, like she can't even emote in like her own wedding at all. The tits. You know that this one's for Dante because it's full of gears, right? Like, how do you like this sword and wedding dress I've made from your viscera? Like, oh, dude, we put like a gear on like the womb, yeah. Do you want those cluck baby Usis? God, she's so pretty though. She's so gorgeous. I, again, love that she does not emote at all in the slightest. It's just the same fucking disinterested face as always. Like, I like that the entirety of the dress is made out of, like, liquid of suspicious origin. It's so beautiful. I love the color balancing on this, like, gold and white. And I also love how they lit the piece. Like, the lighting on this is actually really gorgeous. It's very dramatic. Because for the most part, it's pretty dark, but then it has, like, pure white in a lot of places. And the gears and the front of the orb just make it look so pretty. You know what? In the Kikimation canon, headcanon universe, the time juice is the thing that revives you. So if you want to fucking come back from the dead, give me that bussy. Come on, Gregor, Arlie. It's so beautiful. Okay, I need to see the sprites now. Oh, ew. The abnormal... Time duck. Am I missing something? That's not a duck. That's a pile of goop that happens to have a beak, but that's not a duck beak. Oh my god, duck beaks are round. I know this because ducks are some of the few birds that I'm not afraid of. Like, it's like a duck. I do like the abnormalities design though, because it looks almost like ectoplasm. It looks like a Ghostbusters ghost. It's very surreal, almost like Salvador Dali style clock paintings, but with just like all the gears inside of it. I feel like this ego would suit Faust very well though. In terms of like how her personality is, it's pretty solid, you know? Oh, is this a duck or a rabbit thing? Because I see a creature that is neither. It's a weird abnormality, but I actually really like it. It's very pretty. Time duck is a weird name for it, but sure, let's go with that. Let's see the actual wedding dress girly pop. She's so pretty though. That's so cute. That is so pretty. Like, holy shit. And like, she's wearing that dress well. This is like, I can tell you this already. This is a cosplayer's nightmare. This is a cosplayer's nightmare because in order to get the effect for this gown, you will need a fucking layer of PVC for it. It's not, you need plastic to recreate this effect. You cannot make this with gossamer fabric. You would need plastic to recreate this effect. And you would be sweating your fucking ass off. But like, can we talk about the fucking construction of this wedding dress, please? The little capelet that resembles feathers, the gear accessories, even the winged elements in the front, all covered by that thin layer of time goop, which makes it look like a surreal painting. And she just wears that so beautifully. I also really like the halo of gears that she has. It's incredibly beautiful. I think that Faust has like some of the prettiest E.G.O.s so far. Like, I love how this looks, but this is definitely a cosplayer's nightmare. Holy shit. It's just very soft colors, very subdued. Most of it is tinged gold or yellow. It is a sloth affinity. Someone in chat said so that, yeah, that makes sense. Her eyelashes are golden. I think that Faust is one of those characters who can get away with color eyelashes. I've always found them very tricky to draw because I always feel like it makes the character's eyes look like diseased, but Faust pulls them off well. Also, you'll notice that this is one of the few, very, very few sprites for Limbus that does not have the very harsh black color blocking in when something is in shadow. This is open and lit all over. Like, this is emitting light. For Limbus Company to not put like insane amounts of black shadow blocking on a character sprite takes a ton of restraint. They usually don't do it. Like, they usually like, they block out like half of it. Okay, and that is absolutely gorgeous. For a fucking E.G.O, yeah, it's too bad this is not like a fucking ID, but still. Okay, now let's see the corroded version. Oh, it's a fucking floating pile of time juice and gears and a wig. A wig and a clock with eyelashes. Dante saw this and he was immediately aroused. Dante saw this and was like, ooh, like, it's, yeah, this is absolutely a duck and not a pile of time spunk, you know? Yeah, that's what her kid with Dante would look like. I love it though, because this one actually has like the more harsh color blocking, but it's just in white instead of in black, which looks pretty fucking cool. Why is it so PNG? Because, okay, so Limbus Company, their battle animations are like 2 frames at most. So they're done in a very like cell shaded style, but they use very like, we call them block shadows almost. It's very, very dynamic shading, which is done mostly in black, and it's actually very helpful to tell what's front and what's back on a character. In this one, we didn't do that as much because it's like emitting light. So mainly it relies on the strong white shapes as opposed to strong black shapes. Okay, I need to see this shit in motion because how the fuck is she going to attack covered in goop?
Oh. 당신에겐 제가 어떻게 보일까요?
Oh!
시간이 태어가네. 그
She's too pretty. She's too pretty. Oh my woman. Woman, I thought that was a sword, not a fucking like gun. Like, did she just pull out a sniper? It's a sword. Like, is she gonna fucking run that thing through? She pulled that out of her tits. Honestly, there's enough room in there to keep several swords. Oh, okay, now the corroded version. Please fucking spunk everywhere. Time juice everywhere, please.
그대로 정지하는 겁니다.
Oh, she just becomes a bird. Oh, eat it. Your team is annihilated. You're welcome. Like, oh shit. It's actually a beautiful set of animations. I think that this one has more frames than most of the combat ones, actually. I love it, though. It's absolutely stunning. That was Baby Girl Foss. Let's see more.
그대에게 보이는 이 전기불꽃은 무슨 색을 띠고 있는가?
Dawn, baby girl, electric streaming. This is like dreaming of electric sheep. That has to be like a direct reference to that. It's so fluffy though. I like the giant diluted smile as she absolutely rains hell down upon thee. Dude, she's so cute. This is the face of like a creature that would stick a fork in the electric outlet. It's so pretty. I also love the color scheme for it. Like incredibly fluffy, giant mace. The goat in the background, the clouds that look like wool. She also has like clouds that look like wool all over her outfit. It's such a cute silhouette as well, incredibly playful. I think that with Dawn, the playfulness is a big part of the character, except for like the one I have, the one with like the red eyes that's like sad, the actually only sad Dawn I own. But the rest of them, you kind of have to keep it super playful, don't you? It's so cute. Let me see some details on the outfit because that's so cute. Let me zoom in. It has to be like a fucking dreaming of electric sheep reference, doesn't it? Oh, I see like the little brooch of it. She has the horns! That's so cute! I love her. I feel like they started out pretty subdued and now they're kind of insane. So now you have shit like this. That's just like a big sheepy dress. Like, oh, does she have like weird sheep feet? Yeah, she does. Those are just like what her feet actually look like, and that's what happens to your toenails if you wear the same gross-ass sneakers for like fucking 12 weeks. But you know what? It fits. It really does fit. I think it's pretty cool. Color balancing here is great. I love the purple against the like gray and black. What affinity does this one have? I'm not super familiar with the colors yet because I'm very new to the game, so like this should be envy if it's based on the color, right? It's absolutely fucking beautiful. It's super fun, and I also really like how vibrant her hair looks, because it actually makes her head the focal point of the piece. Since most of it is like heavy purples and blacks, the golds actually contrast really heavily against that, so it looks beautiful. Let's see the sprites. Okay, so the oh my god, it's so cute! I want it! Is this really an abnormality? Look at the little feet! Also, Dawn, is your weapon that fucking big that it has to fucking cover the abnormality? Really, queen? It's a creature! Yeah, I can see why Dawn gets this one. This is a certified fucking creature. It's so cute! That thing is the size of a kaiju. It is? But it's so adorable! The little sheep head and like the pretty colors and like the little gangly feet. It's just a baby. It's so cute! That's a great abno design, and actually the outfit just greatly resembles it. Okay, and what's the abnormality's actual name then? Dreaming Electric Sheep. Oh, deadass. Okay. So now let's see the sprite work for baby girl. Oh my god. You know that she's just fucking rocking this like it's pajamas, right? She's just wearing this like it's pajamas, and the sprite is so big that like fucking the staff is like twice the size. Is it also not hilarious? Does she not look like she wants to eat it? That is the face of a goblin that would like to eat that fucking electric cotton candy very, very, very much. I like the bed head. I love the giant hands. I love the color balancing. The little hints of purple in her hair are super cute too. And weird sheep feet. If this shit didn't make you go insane, I would have Dawn in this outfit constantly. And then like she's looking at this thing like it's edible. It's not edible. I don't think it can be edible, but she would try anyway. Dawn is like, I feel like she's like the mascot for Limbus. Does that make sense? I feel like there's like so many great sinners in the game and like so many like amazing stories and characters with so much depth. And then we have this fucker, like, and then we have this absolute fucking creature that if you say the word justice in her vicinity, she will stab somebody. And she's so happy about it too. Like, I feel like she would tap dance on your grave. Okay, I need to see the sheep in a wig. Is it a sheep in a wig? I need to see it. Huh, not that bad. Oh, it's just bald. Oh, we just deleted it bald. I thought it was gonna have like a sheep head and just like Dawn's wig. It's not fluffy anymore. She took her meds. Is this what happens when she's actually stable? Is this what happens when we do like an actual like fucking mental health check and she passes the score? Like, who shaved her? Why is she bald? Why is she bald? I think that the fluffy coat is a must. Also, the hands are like whittle now. She ate the orb and now she has a tummy ache. Please have her thing be like she barfs on someone, because I'm never gonna get over the fish barf attack, okay? Never! It's really funny to know because most of the corrosion ones tend to be really off-putting and creepy. This one just looks like they took away her pajamas and she's pissed about it. This is like if you gave her like a ton of sugar and the crash just hit and she fucking got electrocuted so hard the floof just fucking fell off. It's like, you took my coat and now I'm pissed, you know? Okay, I need to see the animation for this, because Dawn is unhinged, so I kind of need to see it. Look at her! Oh my god. Oh! We just, okay. Annihilated the whole crew. All right. Electrified everything in her wake. No regrets, no pausing, no nothing. Just noom. And then it's just sad because no coat. Stop taking things away from me! Dante! Why did you take the thing I wanted to eat, Dante? Manager! Why'd you take my cotton candy that made my tongue feel tingly? Manager! Oh, so she did barf electricity. Okay. I really like the electric temper tantrum. I'm sorry. Donkey, I think, like, my favorite sinner is Rodia because I'm biased and I like tits, but, like, she's a very close second, okay? She's the creature of Limbus company. All right, more.
이 수많은 소원들 중 그대가 이루고 싶은 소원이 무엇인가?
Red sheet. Ooh. There's something that feels so wrong about making Donkey sad. I just know that I'm gonna have a bad day if she's not smiling. It's so beautiful though. Like, are those like exorcist seals? Let me see her face a little bit. Okay, like, she's not smiling. She's like fine. There's so much to actually pick apart in this image. Like the wooden doll, the seals, the ropes, the black candles everywhere. It's actually super cool. This one's like more yellow. It's so pretty. It's so beautiful. I actually really like the way that the yellow light is reflecting off like her eyes. The one red accent in the rose for like the whole thing. Very warm colors overall. Also, what is with this game and giving Donkey massive fucking weapons? Like, her lance is already gigantic and I don't even know how she can carry it. And then, like, the sheep one gave her, like, a massive mace. And this one seems to be some sort of big hammer. So, like, it's so fucking cool. It's so fucking beautiful. She's tiny, but, like, she's very strong. Again, yeah, I love the use of warm colors in this whole thing. I like how it's composed. It's very eye-catching. Most of the E.G.O.s tend to be very eye-catching. Okay, so let's see the sprite work. Okay, so I mean, the abnormality is about what I expected. It's some sort of like wooden figure slash cursed straw doll vibe with like talismans all over it. The blood is a nice addition. I was actually not expecting the blood at all, but it looks really cool. This the thing about Limbus is that like it's a pretty bloody game. It's pretty gory, but I do generally like the abnormality because it's super weird. I wonder if you fight any of these at some point in the game. I fought like the apple, but and someone mentioned at the end of the canto that they collected the abnormality and the ego, and I was like, oh, okay, so like they got something from that. So it's very likely that I'm gonna fight more than one of these in game, and they look so off-putting. Like, I feel like with Limbus, like the vibe for the game is very horror coded. It's not even like existential dread or depression. It's just horror coded as opposed to being like a drama. I feel like that's kind of like Project Moon's thing. They seem to like gear more towards that. Like, what's the abnormality's name? So that no one will cry. Okay. Oh, she is smiling, by the way. She is smiling. Like, the actual, like, abnormality, she's covered in stickers. Can I say something about Donkey? If Don Quixote was a real person, she would be that girl that, like, collects stickers. You know, the ones that just collect stickers and sticks them everywhere. Like, notebooks full of stickers, walls full of stickers, everything full of stickers. Because, like, her normal Sinner outfit, her normal uniform is already covered in garbage. Like, she covered it in fucking accessories and stickers and shit. Like, so giving her an abnormality that's, like, covered in fucking seals and talismans makes a lot of sense to me. She doesn't know what they're for, chat. She doesn't know what they do, but she sees sticker. Yeah, like, Donkey's room would be a landfill of stickers. It's really cute, though, because it's, like, the really, really long-sleeved brown, like, coat and then, like, dress underneath with tiny little baby shoes. And I also really like the hairstyle that's, like, in two cute little buns with, like, the red roses. And she also, oh, bless her little baby heart, she hung talismans on the loopy parts of her braids. She's so cute. I love the color balancing in this one. It's a very chaotic silhouette, but, like, it also reads fairly well. Since all the talismans have the same sign, they're not confusing to look at. Spanish, somehow I feel like you showed me the most basic bitch ones for the wet cat. Because, like, everyone else has had insane shit so far, and, like, Yi-sung was like, haha, have a fox in a wig, like... It was random! So, like, the wet cat randomly became the most boring one. How very like him! Oh. I mean, it is just the abnormality in a wig and a dress, isn't it? The talismans are no longer working. There's a lot of blood, and the silhouette became way more chaotic. It's just the abnormality in a wig. That's so fucking cool, though. Like, I love the blood everywhere. I like that the talismans are no longer whole. Like, they're, like, torn and shit. So that actually fucks with readability, but in a good way. Again, what we did to, like, make the silhouette more chaotic, we actually compensated for it by making the composition of the actual design a triangle. So it's like very narrow at the top and very wide at the bottom, and that also helps with readability. I like it though because like the horror vibes are just oozing out of the character in this. It's nice that we tolerate body horror when it looks cartoony. Oh yeah, again, stylization does a lot for the brain, believe it or not. The more realistic something looks, the more likely you are to gag. But like if something looks cartoony, your brain isn't like fully processing it, so you're like fine with it. Because this one's actually pretty body horror, like no visible face. One of the arms is like attached to like the axe/hammer. The legs are made out of wood. There's like a lot of torn fabric and shit everywhere. Like, yeah, this one's pretty out there when it comes to like the horror themes for sure. Let's see the animations. All right, show me all the talismans that you're gonna plaster them in stickers, baby girl.
이 수많은 소원들 중 그대가 이루고
Literally
싶은
plasters them in
무엇인가?
stickers. Deadass plastered them in every sticker she could. I love that for her. Oh, great! Jesus Christ. The worst part is that, like, they lose their fucking shit and super attack and, like, wipe your team. But then it's like, whoo, I'm all better! Oh. Like, they get better about the next turn, but then everybody's dead. It's like, oh, well, shit. Like, isn't that fucking funny, though? Like, your corrosion is done, and then you, like, fucking stand up and, like, you blink and you're fine and everyone is dead.
원망도 뉘우침도 소용이 없었으니 그저 무언가를 잡으려 애썼을 뿐.
All right, the chain smoker! Thoracalgia. Oh, that's so fucking cool. Are those blades that are like surrounding her? That is fucking baller. That is a big ass cape. That is so fucking beautiful. I see fangs. I see teeth around the orb. That is so fucking cool. I really like the flow for this image because like there's a lot of stuff surrounding Ryoshu. And, like, also, like, a lot of blood. But at the same time, I'm not losing her as the focal point of the picture, so it's very, very well realized. I like that the blades turn into, like, weird shadowy things at the end, too. Let me zoom in on some details. Oh, yes, the cigarette. The cigarette is never allowed to go out, ever. I can't actually see her arms or anything. I feel like she's wearing some form of straitjacket, too. Like, oh, it's just, okay, we're wrapped in bed sheets. Her arms are, like, restrained. She's still smoking somehow. 500 cigarettes! That is so fucking cool. I love the skull in the background. Is this like a metaphor for lung cancer? That's so pretty. I also like that the coat has like red lining. It could be red lining, could be soaked in blood. We don't know, but it's fucking baller. That is an insanely cool design. Also, we're missing an eye. A great sense of flow for the whole illustration, really. And again, like the actual orb being like surrounded by like fangs is very, very cool. It means chest pain. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah! Wait, no, why are we giving the fucking chain smoker or the one eagle that's like, hey, ha, you're gonna feel chest pains, you're gonna die. Like, it's super pretty, but the implication of, like, the chest pain is like, all that shit, the clock has to feel it, okay? Let's see the sprites. Oh, well, the abnormality is pretty spot on what it's supposed to be. You have, like, the fucking creature inside the chest cavity, and, like, half of it is already, like, dead or dying. And the skull is, like, yelling because, like, why are you smoking so much? Why? Like, my chest hurts. Put that cigarette down. It's pretty dead on chest pain as a fucking abnormality. I love the extended ribcage that doubles as bandages / corpse bag and coffin. And I also really like the extended spine on the abno. Great use of color as well. It's just white, black, and red. But like, again, Limbus has like a real mastery of color because of the way that they animate things. They need to. Because if you add too much color to things, the readability might get fucked. And I don't know if you guys have ever played Limbus Company. I have. If you're doing clashes automatically, it's really hard to tell who's who unless you have like a specific like ID. Because things move really quickly, so good contrast and good color balance does wonders. It does kind of look like an asthma inhaler too, yeah, now that you guys mention it. That's actually really insane. Okay, so let's see the sprite. Sleeping bag of a bygone day. Translation, asthma. And the abnormality, oh, that's so fucking funny. She has, like, the breathing mask and, like, the oxygen tanks, right? She fucking spit the breathing mask out so she could keep smoking. That is so cool. I really like it though because they use the shape language for the abnormality really well in this. We've made the ribcage pointed, almost like blades, on one side and like fading on the other, which I love. One eye is completely covered, which is pretty cool. I also like that it almost doubles as a straitjacket, almost as like you should not smoke. Your chest is constricted. She's still smoking, mama. She doesn't give a shit. The like ribcage like pattern on the coat, both coats that she's wearing is actually super cool, and just very simple black pants. It's not, again, like, this is one of those designs that it looks complicated. It's really not. It's deceptively simple. It has like pretty good use of repetition with like the belts, but it breaks the monotony and adds some intensity with the blades as well. It also has like the oxygen tanks that kind of like frame the character and make them look super like weird and sickly, almost like tied to an IV, but they're not. They're just doing their thing. They're just smoking their cigarette. Okay, so now let's see the corroded version. Did we seriously just put a wig on the tanks? We literally force her to use the face mask. No more cigarette for you. And we just put a wig on it. Yes. The tanks are much bigger and like the blades are still there, but no more cool coat. And it's just like a wig. Yeah, it's like that Baki thing of like a head and a torso, you know, wrapped in bandages. Yeah, you don't even have lungs anymore. What are you doing? I don't know why there's a lot of unintentional comedy in the corroded versions of these. I don't know why it's so funny. It just is. You know that like those gross out pictures that they put on the side of cigarette cartons so you don't smoke anymore? She's become that. You don't smoke. Any questions? Yeah, you just become a tank. Being a game that skews so heavily into horror, it has a decent chunk of comedy as well, which I think is kind of necessary. Otherwise, it would be too sad to play. All right, let's see the animations. I think it's like the coolest shit that Limbus has like 6 characters and that's it. Oh, that's how that works. Stop exhaling! 12. It's like 12 characters and that's it. It's so good. And I don't see them adding any more than that, honestly. They don't need to. Of course it won't stop hurting. You've smoked yourself into a stupor. Yeesh. Fucking insane. I love asthma. Oh no, it sounds like such a bad time, chat. Oh shit. Oh bitch. That's so beautiful. Contempt. Awe. I see a bloody blade. I see 2 hands holding her. I see beautiful, luscious hair. A gorgeous coat. Oh, that's so pretty. That is so pretty. That is stunning. I also really like her glasses. I like that the coat looks like it's like melting like magma. And there's like blood pouring into the hands, but like her sword is like made out of blood too. Dude, the hair is giving some Bayonetta vibes, something awful. Look at the lighting on that. This is the type of shit that gives me artist envy. Cause like, I have an art style that type of shit is very difficult to recreate because I do cell shaded. Not impossible, mind you, but like, it's so pretty. Like the fucking lit from the sides in different colors. That's so pretty. It looks absolutely gorgeous. And like, I like that, you know what, the cigarette's never going away, ever. Chainsmoking.com.org forever. I have to wonder if like the actual book character smokes that much. This is the same abnormality from the idea that you reviewed for her. Really? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it is, because it has like those like crisscross golden patterns on it. Stunning. Gorgeous, by the way. I really like the way that they use the hands in the composition too, to kind of like hold her, but also like pools of blood. The way that like they render liquids is really cool in Limbus Company, actually. All right, let's see the sprites. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, that's so cool. Is this the actual Abno that this comes from? That is fucking amazing. I love like the bloody hands. I love like the gold, like the very delicate gold structure for it, but it also seems to be broken. Like broken, bent. If you guys don't know this, gold is actually the softest metal we have. That's why you can't make jewelry out of 24 karat gold. It's so soft that you could literally bite it. You could bite it and dent it. So you have to alloy it with different metals. This kind of looks like unalloyed gold because it looks so easily bent. It's a great use of color and contrast though, because the gold is so bright and then so is like the red eye and the blood on the hands as well. It's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, this looks like pure gold because it looks like very bent and very dented. Very pretty though. It's a gorgeous abnormality that kind of reminds me of like Ryushu herself in a way. Minus the chain smoking, but still very pretty. What is the name of the abnormality, actually? Spiral of Contempt. Okay, it's very, very cool. Now, the outfit in itself, it's actually less complex than the ID. I do remember the ID. The ID had a lot of, like, really cool details, but there is enough gold creeping in there that definitely makes it super eye-catching. Like, the apron half skirt thing that she's wearing that has, like, gold creeping up on it is gorgeous. I love the spiraling gold on the actual gloves. I also really like the amount of drippiness. A lot of blood on this one, chat. A lot. Okay, dripping blood off the blades, dripping blood from her, like, neck, her shoulder, her glasses. The long hair is definitely a feature I enjoy. I do like that Limbus likes to fuck with characters' hairstyles from time to time when they're making these, because I feel like they think that it might add to the design and they don't shy away from that. So sometimes something you might want to do a character with short hair, but like no matter what you try, it just does not work with your concept. So you try along and that looks better, and you tend to go for the option that looks better. I feel like with this ID, the long hair works really, really, really well. All right, let's see the abnormality in a wig. Oh, yeah. What's the abnormality? Just a wig. A wig and like the gold like latticing, and it's just like her head in the abnormality's hands with like blood. Wood. No! No wood! That actually does look like they chopped off the chest, because like it does have like her ear, you know? I like the abnormalities though, because they still have like enough of the center for you to tell that it's them. Sometimes it's the wig, sometimes they add a bit more, but like I'm very partial to the ones where it's just the abnormality with a wig. I also really like that we added the bright red on the face, and we also added like that jagged gold all over her head. Almost like she's getting like corrupted by it. Because these are like called corrosion, so if your mental state be bad, this is what happens. Very, very pretty. Let's see the animations. Whoa! That is gorgeous. Jesus Christ, woman. Doesn't even speak either. Can't fucking kill your team if it's already dead! And that was Chainsmoker number 1.
정지. 벗어날 수 없다.
Oh! Daddy! Daddy! Capote. Oh, obviamente. Okay. Daddy, you're gonna get fucking ran over by that thing. Oh, I love Merceau. I love my man that has 6 fucking expressions and that's it. I love this man that barely speaks in the entirety of like a canto and did nothing. I like that he's making eye contact with the camera instead of the obvious fucking horrific thing that's gonna maul him in about 2 seconds. I really like that he's basically got the cape wrapped around his arm and he's like burning it. It's like magma. Also, as far as Toreador suits go, not gay enough. Real Toreador costumes are actually super skin tight. I'm not sure what the lore of that is, but they're like super tight fucking little baby pants that end at like mid-calf with colorful tights, the dumb hats, and bolero jackets. This one's actually a more subdued version because he has pants, like legit pants, and he's still wearing a tie. Like my man still made a suit, you know? This one doesn't have like the bulge, not a real Toreador. You just know that like it's discreetly put away. I like the outfit anyway, because like it's so very much like him to make eye contact with the camera instead of the abnormality. Oh, is this based off the bronze bull? That explains the melty bits. Okay, let's see the sprites. Okay, so this is the actual abnormality. It is actually based off the bronze bull. I can see the person burning to death in there. And the whole thing is like surrounded by blue snot. And you can tell it's the fucking bronze bull because it has like the red hot underside. That's usually where they would light the fire. Oh, it's like water / blue frames. It's a really cool design, actually. It's very funny because the abnormality and the splash art looks super fucking stupid. But like the actual sprite work for it looks insanely cool. Like the bull with like the mouth wide open, the burnt face, the tears, like the screaming expression. And then like you see the splash art and it's like, oh! Okay, what is the name of the abnormality? It better be like the bronze bull or something like that. Yeah, brazen bull. And then we have our French daddy here in his Toreador suit, which is not a Toreador suit at all because he's wearing actual pants and there's no bulge in sight. But I do like how they put this together because it makes it look like a fancier suit that does kind of resemble the Toreador fit, but not entirely. I like the capelet with the sun that doubles as like the red cloak for the bull. I like that his shoes are red as well. It's so pretty though. I like the gold details. I like the repetition on like the parallel lines on it. And I do like the little sun in gold as well. Let me see the corrosion version. Oh, okay. This is one of those cases where it's not the abnormality in a wig. I would have loved to see that. I would have loved to see that abnormality with just Mersault's face sticking out of it. That would have been actually really fucking funny. But I like that we just gave him like the brazen bull mask and we destroyed his outfit. We like burned it to a crisp. Yeah, he has like his furry mask. It has like a really great color. It looks like it's melted onto his face, which, ow, by the way. It's not very grotesque. As far as like a corroded version, it's not grotesque at all. I feel like Faust had the most extreme transformations, but Mersault looks pretty normal in this. I was expecting the bull with like his face in it completely. I have expectations now of Project Moon of like what these things will look like, okay? This actually looks pretty decent, not at all that unhinged, but it's still really, really cool. I still really like the use of color and the way that the sprite is moving is very charming. Yeah, his face is burning off, but he's fine. Okay, let's see the animation. I really like him. Like, he's so
벗어날 수
cool.
없다.
Right in the fucking face. Get it, daddy!
진짜 들이받아주지.
I will ram you myself. God, please. Whoops. You can't just say that, daddy. God, duh. So that was the Brazen Bull one. A pretty good ego if I do say so myself. Let's see more.
피로부터 피어올라라. 아름다운 꽃이. 나는 기꺼이 그대를 취하리라.
Oh. Oh no. Oh. 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 You can't give me a vampire-coated man and not expect me to go feral. What is that? Oh. Oh, daddy. Oh, sweetie. Oh, baby. Like, I'm gonna ignore the flower with teeth in the background because, like, mama, I care about the man. I care about the man with, like, the giant collar dripping a bloody rose with a rose coming out of his eye. Like, God, daddy, fuck me up. It's giving Ratman. I love it. I love it. Look how well it put together the images, like the thorns in the foreground surrounding his legs, like all over like the print of the coat, roses in the background, the flower with teeth framing his head, little bits of like light here. Like, oh, he's so pretty, chat. I'm kind of obsessed with this. I'm so sorry. Like, that's so gorgeous. Okay, let's see the sprites. Okay, so the abnormality is just like a gangly-ass rose with eyes on it. Love that, by the way. That's a great design. It's super angular, it's super chaotic, it's super weird, it has like a really great color to it. I feel like fighting this is gonna give me a stroke somehow, but I really like the design. I like the gangly fingers, the way that the body's put together, how bright the actual rose is. Like, that's gorgeous. That is fucking beautiful. It's like the fucked up version of that flower in Cuphead, you know? It's like, it's so cool though, and like I really like how they did the shading for it. I also like that like there's like a crown of spikes surrounding the flower, so any softness that the flower might have had is immediately erased by the ridiculous amount of jagged edges and, again, triangles, intensity, evil that the actual design has. It's really fucking cool. What's the abnormality's name? 400 roses. Really, that's it? Why is it called 400 roses? Look at the actual fucking... Oh. This is not the corroded version? This is just daddy being himself? This is just... Oh, bitch. Okay. Like, the coat is, like, tattered and, like, fucking gracefully going to the ground, right back down to, like, almost like it's watering the roses with, like, blood. And then, like, it's super jagged and spiky all the way back up to his legs. And, oh. It's such great use of color and like composition for the character work in general. It's so pretty. You know what? This might be my favorite one. I really like the Everlasting Faust, but like this one's pretty up there things. Like it's so fucking gorgeous. What the hell? I love the rose eye patch. I love the amount of roses on like the actual fucking E.G.O. as well. I really like the thorn pattern that's not just like on his coat. I like that it's going up his legs. He's like being swallowed by it, but like he's not corroded, if that makes sense. It's like he's in control, but like it's an equal split, 50-50, but like a willing 50-50. Like Mersault is trusting this thing not to like annihilate his soul. Like, and then the corroded version. Oh, we just became a plant. Oh, shit. Okay, like, the corroded version's actually kind of awesome. Still would. I don't care. It's so weird. I like it so much. Like, I love the bloody wings coming out of, like, the roses. I like the little red dot for the eye. I don't know why that's so fucking funny. It kind of reminds me of, like, Yuri's head in the apple, if that makes sense. But, like, if the turn is over, he just goes back to normal. He just blinks and he's like, oh, fine, you know, like... I just really like how jagged and angular and pointy it is. It adds so much chaos to the silhouette. But the focal point of the character is incredibly well realized. Like, you still don't lose the face. Even though there's, like, so much going on, you still do not lose the face, which is great. Okay, I really want to see his animations, though, because I'm kind of down cataclysmic for this one.
피로부터 피어오르는 아름다운 꽃이 나를 기꺼이 그대를 취하리라.
Dude! Daddy. Who healed it? Like... Oh, get it. I've lost the plot completely. I love this man. Oh! Yeah, throw me up, Daddy. Oh, yeah, I'm fine. Like, yeah. Is that like 4 stacks of bleed energy? And that was Daddy Merceau.
자, 변신 완료. 만선이에요.
Soda. This is exactly what would happen if you gave a rich boy a job for the common man. Look at well, cheers. Well, fuck, bitch. Like, what am I looking at here? Why is my boy doing a salmon run? Like, the shrimps in overalls, the fucking net, the soda everywhere. Like, he just shook that thing and popped it. Like, some of these E.G.O.s are so beautiful and ethereal and, like, breathtaking. And, like, some of them are just like this. What is this game? You have to understand how much I like Hong Lu because, he's like the epitome of like that one rich kid with no filter. But he's so fucking funny. It's like that one person that the way he speaks, you should fucking hate him, right? You should fucking despise him because like he speaks and like the rich fucking comes out of it in ways that makes everybody feel bad. But like he's so likable that we can't help but just to roll your eyes at him and like keep going. He's wearing a shrimp hat and, like, a fucking orange hoodie, and he's swinging around the net full of shrimp in front of, like, shrimp people. Like, in front of the shrimp people, he's fucking getting soda everywhere on the boat. Like, that's just fucking so funny. Ishmael would see this and scream. One of the shrimp is actually crying. No, you're right. I see the tear. Honglu, you're making them sad. Why is that shrimp people sad? Okay. That's hilarious, but let's fucking see the actual abnormality, because this is based off a monster, apparently. Well, I feel like instead of showing me a terrifying creature of the deep that's incredibly dangerous, you're showing me a minion. It's so fucking stupid. It's so fucking stupid. It's actually great. It loops all the way back around to being genius. Limbus! How the fuck am I supposed to take your game seriously when you keep pulling stunts like this? I need to ask you directly, why? Like, what's the story behind the fucking shrimp with the, well, cheers fucking overalls? Like, it's a shrimp. It's a shrimp with overalls and, who's fishing for soda, apparently. Okay, I need to see his sprite. Let's see what he's actually wearing. Why is he fucking wearing those overalls and shrimp hat like he's a fucking supermodel? Why is he, like, sashaying down the runway with a net full of shrimp and soda? His hair is, like, sticky from the syrup, and, like, the overalls are covered in it. Like, why is he, like, being so fucking graceful about it? Like, why is he fucking killing it? Why is he, like, slaying for Instagram? This is unironically one of the most perfect E.G.O.s you could have probably given Hong Lu, actually. And then the... This game cannot be real. This game cannot be real. It's literally a shrimp in a wig. It's a shrimp in a wig, chat! It's like literally they grabbed the sprite for the abnormality. It's the same fucking sprite, mama. They grabbed the sprite for the abnormality and just wrapped the net around it and gave it Hong Lu's hair. He just became a shrimp in a wig. A shrimp with hair. I hate the scaling. Okay, I need to see the animation for this immediately. Show me that shit. Show me that shrimp! Stop! No! No! Stop it! Why do we have a magical girl shrimp transformation? Oh? Why? Also, you guys have to like wonder that like underneath those flashing lights, he's dead ass naked. And he's doing this in front of every other sinner, by the way.
자, 변신 완료.
That's the most animated I've ever seen a fucking ego for Limbus. That's the most animated I've ever seen anything done in Limbus Company. And it's not a fucking April Fool's joke.
적산중 도라가 새로운 길을 모색하는 것이 낫지 않겠는가, 관리자.
Oh, he just shrimped the fuck up. He had them shrimproids, chat. Oh my god, this is great. Like, I like Limbus Company a lot. It's a great game. Like,
흐름을 따라 달려가면 역시 여기 숨어 있었네요.
oh, bitch. Oh, that's so pretty. He's riding a horse of thorns covered in roses. He's gonna lasso you with that shit. He looks ethereally beautiful with his like cowboy hat and adorable boots and just like his thorn lasso. Is that cutting his hands? That should be cutting his hands. Dude, he looks so pretty though. Like a wonderful cowboy. I feel like the horse is doing a ton of like the heavy lifting for the composition of this piece, actually. I don't even know how they made that. Like, so fun fact, horses are one of the hardest animals to learn how to draw. They have insanely fucking weird anatomy because they have very spindly but muscly legs at the same time and really thick necks and like really weird shaped heads. So hats off to the artist for actually pulling this off because it's not an easy thing to draw at all. It's a gorgeous design. I love all the thorns in the background. I also love the hulking rose-headed figure in the background as well, which I'm assuming is the abnormality. The horse covered in roses is beautiful. I also really like that it has roses on its eyes. It's an absolutely beautiful ego. It's actually incredibly elegant, and I love like the overall color scheme for it being green with like red accents. Green and red are complementary colors, so they tend to clash with each other, but when you use one of those colors as an accent, it actually tends to offset the design quite well. So let's see the sprite. Okay, so the abnormality is called Rose Hunter. Oh, the horse has like fucking thorns for tail. That's so cool. It's like object-headed person, like a rose-headed dipshit, riding a horse made out of thorns with roses. It's actually fairly fucking cool. I actually can't wait to see a lot of these abnormalities in game. I bet they're animated really weird. I really like it though because it has like a really nice jagged silhouette. The actual rose-headed man has like a really jagged cape. His outfit's pretty simple, not quite as elegant as Hong Lu's, but it is an abnormality. They're supposed to be a little bit weird. I like that the horse looks super dopey though because of the roses in its eyes, but I do like how it looks quite a bit. It's a pretty cool abnormality, I will say that. So let's see Hong Lu himself. Oh, he's so pretty though. He looks so gorgeous. Like, Hong Lu's horse is actually much nicer than the abnormalities because it has a lot more rose in it. Is it? Wait, Mama, is it holding a rose in its mouth? Is he dead ass holding a rose in its mouth? Oh my god, that's so fucking cute. His outfit is actually fairly pretty. There's some tears in his pants here and there, but nothing major. He has like the little hunter cap, which is very cute. And a lot of roses. A rose on the horse's tail, on the limbs. It's holding one in its mouth. He has one in like his lapel as well, and he has one in his hat. So like there's a lot of like really nice visual interest with the roses. That's what you should use accent colors for, actually. Accent colors serve the purpose of like drawing the eye to specific parts of the design you want people to see. And then you can actually see its limbs and its tail very well. So really, really good sense of flow. A jagged silhouette, but it is made out of thorns, so you would expect some intensity there. Now I need to see him become the horse. Well, shit. It's like he became a part of the horse, and now the horse lassoed him. Oh, that is a noose straight up. Oh shit, Limbus Company. That is a noose straight up. Like, the horse is like tied to his neck, and then like his face is just a rose. And it looks like the horse is like bleeding out, but it's not blood, it's like rose petals. I do like, though, that the horse looks almost identical. It still has the flower. It's still dopey as shit, but it's just the rider is a weird flower-like entity as opposed to the beautiful man with, like, no filter whatsoever. Okay, let's see the animations for this one.
흐름을 따라 달려가면 역시
Oh, bitch!
여기 숨어 있었네요.
Oh my god. Beautiful.
잡았다. 주제도 모르고 도망치면.
Oh, this is the mean side of him. This is the mean side of the boy. Yoink! Did he just fucking whiplash.mp4 you? I love that though! Okay, that's amazing. Yeah, okay, I feel like so far the selection of E.G.O.s has been really, really fun. I'm kind of glad we did these at random. It's just a really, really good time. I feel like sadly this is all we have time for today because character review streams tend to go a little bit longer. Still though, I really like what Limbus Company has to offer in terms of E.G.O.s. It's a really fun way to do a special attack. It's something that you can actually put in the gacha. They're very unique, they're very creative. I like that they're based off monsters. It's genuinely enjoyable. The more I see of Limbus, the more I get why your fandom is so rabid, actually. I know why so many of you guys are sleeper agents. It's not that the game isn't popular. The game just doesn't make as much money as other gachas because they don't care about that. But like, so many fucking people come out of the woodwork whenever I fucking say Limbus Company. I have to assume there's a reason for it. And yeah, I can see that the reason is an insane level of artistry. Very much like it. If you guys like this video, like, comment, subscribe to the channel, Limbus fans. If you guys want more Limbus content, let me know and sub to the channel because you'll get more, believe me. I'm like contemplating making more IDs or more E.G.O.s depending on how this video is received, so I'd like the feedback. And guys, don't forget, if you guys want to be the Limbus player, go check out Gamer Subs. It's delightful, super tasty, great energy, caffeine-free flavors too, don't worry if you don't want to stay up all night, that's also doable. They also have AFK if you actually need help with EPs, and they have just hydration with creatine for focus. So if you want to take that shit to the gym, if you want to take your Goonie waifu cup to the gym, go for it! Just make sure that whatever you get, you use code KINKIMATION for 10% off your entire order, or go to gamersub.gg/KINKIMATION.